What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for another week of Production Car Challenge, back after the week off last week at Mexico City. And today we are at the Kansas Roval in the Renault Clio. Track is honestly pleasantly surprising me. I wasn't expecting very much. I expected it to be kind of chaotic, kind of crazy, kind of silly. But it's been pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. I don't think it's been um, ridiculous from what I've done in testing. The track is more difficult than it appears on the surface, especially obviously the infield section. Turn one very difficult. The SS section very difficult, and then the last hairpin corner back on the oval is very difficult. So we'll see how it goes. We do have another Clio in here set, so we were on the pole by 6/10, which isn't a lot, especially considering this is a draft track. So we're gonna have to get clever, play it by ear, keep the car in one piece, hopefully survive. But should be a lot of fun. We, I think, have a field of what, 30 or so? Is that right? Roughly 30, it looks like. So that's going to be good. Brendan is here as well. You all know him. So 30 cars, not too bad. I think this is the second or third race of the week. Third race of the week. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, don't really know what to expect from it, but hopefully it's fun. So appreciate you all so much. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want you to miss anything else from iRacing, other car content, other racing content. Hope you enjoyed, the video about Ryan's cars back on Tuesday, K5 at Bristol yesterday. Tomorrow we'll hopefully have WRL at the Charlotte Roval. And then into next week, I'm still trying to get a Ford GT2 at Hockenheim in, maybe Mini Stock USA, maybe Gen 4 at Good Atlanta. A lot up in the area with my schedule yet. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get on the grid and we will get ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Obviously, draft track, but I don't know if you're even able to break away on the infield or not. I really don't know what to expect here for this. So I'm excited. I'm ready for it. We should be faster than all the classes behind, the 86 and the Mazda. David is very, very fast, talented. Michael, very fast, very talented. He was about 3/4 off of me. That was the fastest lap I ran, the 30.5, I believe, of the whole week of prep and everything. So
basically the oval.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know what my true pace is. I think we can run low 31s. We're gonna have to get really clever again. Be very careful with the apron transitions because they will break the cars. So yeah, breaking the car is no good. Whether it's wheel damage or nose damage, it's gonna hurt the car doing hard apron transitions. So
how many laps total? There you go.
got blinkers. That's always good. Mario paint scheme for Seth. Again, hopefully we have a nice, good race here. The front of the Clio field. Again, his pace was decent, so I don't know whether the move is to be right up on the BMW, try to draft a little bit, break away. I really don't know. This is obviously, I think this track has only been used once, maybe twice in official racing before. I know IMSA was here once about 10, 11 years ago, and I recall that it was once used other than that. But regardless, obviously, quite a rare track selection. This was the wild card selection for this season since we didn't have an Enduro to line up with, since Suzuka and Bathurst were both on the nomination schedule. So yeah, infamous number 10 when I did my random roll. Obviously Kansas was number 10 and number 10 came up and here we are. So yeah, don't know what to make of it, but hopefully it's interesting. That guy just had a huge brake lock up there, Seth. But yeah, this corner is actually deceptively tricky because you're turning to the right and have a braking zone while you're turning right to go into a left-hand corner. So going to be difficult, going to be tricky. Take care of the tires, take care of the bodywork, take care of everything, take care of myself. Obviously manage traffic through the infield bit's going to be scary.
We can't hear you, Corey.
Apron is off limits as far as iRacing Sporting Code through this corner here, and on the other corner, technically it's legal down the back stretch and on the front stretch and into turn one, so just have to keep an eye on that. Again, don't want to have to protest anybody, but Again, if it's a danger to someone else on track, it is against the sporting code. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. Make sure you grab your drinks, grab your snacks. Hope you enjoy this. It's going to be crazy. Hopefully Carl can get his Kansas win here later this week. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this goes and see if we can have some fun and kind of set the basis for a fun week. So let's get to it. 25 minutes should be a good battle. Should be a close one. Draft train probably. And let's see if we can get a good result out of this. So without further ado, pace car will be dipping in, and let's get to it. I don't think I necessarily even want to be leading, honestly, so at least not right now. Nice and patient, nice and careful. We're obviously not going anywhere yet, so. Oh, almost died there. That guy's dead, but we're good. We avoided him. Thankfully, he didn't hit Seth. That was quite scary. Starting early, that was the guy that was blinking, so. The 86s left us a big gap, probably for the best. I didn't leave a very big gap because I figured the BMWs would run away as soon as we get to the oval here, so. We just pretty much got to stay on top of Seth here, hopefully, and see what we can do. Again, obviously his pace is pretty good, qualified 6/10 or so off of what I ran in Q for whatever that's worth. Just staying semi-close is going to be the key here. Toe should be pretty strong, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to make a pass, so do my best. Obviously staying close for now is going to be priority number one. Draft should be just about as strong here as it is anywhere, of course. But these cars do kind of run out of gear, so that's going to make it interesting. Because we are going to definitely run out of straight line speed, but we do have a lot of toe to be able to get here. They're wrecking on the oval, that's always cool. I don't know how they managed that. How'd you manage to wreck on the oval, guys? Interesting. Alright, well, we made it through one lap at least, so there's that. Can definitely carry more momentum and corner speed out of turn, or into turn one through turn one.
Whoever's the blue Falcon livery, you're disappearing for 5-10 seconds at a time.
If you use the all the track width and turn in really sharply there, so. Still close, obviously we've lost the toe of the front BMWs, all that death kind of spread everybody out, and obviously they're significantly faster around the oval bits, so. Got through there decently well that time. Going to be tough to make a pass, I think, because again, we run out of gear. So track position is going to mean something. It's going to matter for something. We are going to have BMW traffic coming back through us at least once, probably a couple times, though. So yeah, we have a little bit of a toe run. Finally get a chance here this time to see if it means anything towards turn number one. Do have a good run. Cars leaving the pits on the apron, that's always dangerous. Not sure what this guy's doing. Just trying to stay in line, cut back, but Patrick had other ideas. That's all right. We didn't lose too much time. Just a little bit puzzling and frustrating. Just lost sight of the guy there a little bit, but he's now going to drive away finally. Hopefully he can make a couple corners without dying now. So passing going to be difficult. So yes, although we get big draft runs, it definitely is hard to make an overtake and braking for turn 1, so we'll keep that in mind here as we go. And obviously straightens up that exit onto the S's a little bit, so there are multiple benefits to it. I'm just not sure that the car will survive, and I don't want to push the issue at this point in the game. Patrick ahead of us here really struggling. Just has basically no pace. A couple of these back BMWs are struggling quite a lot, so. Seth doing what he has to do. We had that one shot close to him, but BMW traffic leaving pit lane didn't do me very many favors. Hopefully Zhang behind here can get through us at a straightaway, a nice easy point. There we go, we got through there pretty well actually. There we go, pretty good exit out of there. Hopefully we can try to make a pass. The BMW behind is going to catch us right at a pretty awkward spot here, I think. Probably right about start-finish line, make this interesting, but we'll see. All right, get clear for now. That was good. Get out front for a little while here, see what we can do. The BMW behind missed absolutely everything. Pretty terrifying. Single split PCC. At least Patrick's gotten it together and has run away a little bit here, so. Only a couple car lengths back to Seth here. BMW will come by. Shang really struggling there in the BMW, almost killed the both of us actually, very terrifying. Again, single split PCC, very worried about him missing this brake zone also. Got in the way of Seth there quite a bit. Hopefully he just accelerates away and screws off. Seems unlikely though. Really hurt our corner entry that time into the hairpin. Again, hopefully he can just drive away here. Messed up turn one big time the previous lap, but he should be even further away this lap. Long way to go. We're still about 2 laps from halfway. Leader will come through us here, so we're definitely going to get lapped twice in this one. So, good to know. There he goes. BMW leader actually has a huge gap currently. Seth looking to the outside. Seth just about ran out of the road there, but thankfully survived. Still got back in behind us, which is good. Got the BMW ahead of us still here. Definitely a draft track. Which is fine, we knew it would be, but it's an interesting draft track because there's still, in these cars at least, a good amount of time to be found in the infield to give yourself a little bit of gap if you can. It's very peculiar how it all comes together. Got some people using the apron up there, which again, technically illegal. Whatever. Oh man, I think you want to be leading. I don't like having to make a pass behind with the way the gearing is in this car. Like on the last lap, I'm not sure you can get a, 3, 4, 5 tenth run and make a pass before start finish. I don't think. We'll see, but regardless. Hope Seth's car is still okay. Hopefully that using the big arc from the outside of the track on the banking to the apron didn't hurt his car any of those first couple laps, hopefully. It's a little bit like Navarre actually. Like it's definitely twisty enough to create some gap, but it's definitely still a draft track where if you're similar pace you can hang on, so makes it very, very interesting. It's a very unique race. It's kind of Daytona turned up to 11, honestly. You think about Daytona, everything just comes down to who's in what position leaving the bus stop for the last lap, especially in faster cars. This is similar. Gearing, again, in these cars is not ideal, but the corner, obviously, the bus stop on the backstretch of Daytona is like here. The corner is so much further back on this circuit that it's really an interesting dilemma to where you want to put your car at any given point. So a couple more bearings coming through here. Again, there are 13 total, so a couple of them wrecked early. Looks like this guy's out of fuel or something. Interesting. Those guys all make it past us, no problem though. Become 1, 2, and 3. This is now a 3-way battle for the lead overall and in class, obviously. Interesting. Don't know if dude underfilled or what. Alright, great spot for some hardware with 10 minutes to go. Thanks, my guy. I wonder if that guy just had to go or something. That's really unfortunate. Something happened there, but obviously only 2 cars in class. We're either getting the gold or the silver. No other option. A couple more BMWs coming. Not sure Luis is going to catch us down the front stretch before turn 1 here. Here he comes around the top. Missed everything there, though. He's way out too deep, so it's really focused on us, and ended up costing himself a spot to Jacob there in the 12 car. Ran a little bit too deep there, a little bit too wide. Should get off the corner good enough, though we do. BMW behind us coming up. Not here yet, though. I assume they wouldn't have a dive into this corner, but really cost the Clio behind, but I made my own mistake anyways. Just locked up the front ever so slightly. Again, this is not really what the apron's for. I get it's, again, avoiding traffic, blah, 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 but technically illegal. I'm not going to protest someone unless it's really blatant to, like, gain advantage, because I get it, it's traffic and stuff, but really not allowed, so. Again, I think those leaders might catch us one more time, maybe, so just got to be on our A game, obviously. Ready for it if it happens. Because they're really not much, if any, faster through the infieldy bit, but they're so much faster around the oval, obviously. Turn 1 appears very easy to miss, especially in the BMW, so it's something to keep an eye on. Those of you that race the BMW, Casey, Chad, etc. Definitely Seth ran wide there that time, but again, corrals it, keeps going, it's good to go. So, probably pushing the tires quite hard behind us. Not that that means a whole lot around here when you can let them cool for as long as you can around the oval, but just notable. First couple corners, this corner for sure. Getting through there decently enough right at 7 minutes to go. So again, this is not the most exciting race ever, but it's kind of a big chess match, which is fine. It's fun for some races, so. Just more things to worry about, keep your eye on, keep your head on straight for, so. It's all playing out very interestingly, about like I expected, honestly, but interestingly nonetheless. 2 seconds to a couple of BMWs here. We'll go around the top, hopefully. Both of them, yep, easy. And we got some space, thankfully, so that's 9th. A little bit messy there in traffic, but we're good. Survived. Seth did a good job managing that, navigating that. All very interesting how this is shaking out here. Just trying to protect the fronts for entry to make sure we can get stopped and turned. That's obviously the key here. Keeping them underneath. 5.5 minutes to go, which is probably going to be about 4 laps, I would think. Roughly, depending on where the leader is, so. Always something to keep an eye on, keep your mind on. The thing you can never count on, though, which is why I was okay being behind for a little bit earlier, is how much is he not going full blow trying to pass me into turn 1, not showing me his hand yet. Obviously, I haven't shown my best hand yet to defend if needed, but how much is he not attacking? That's the question here. Got a couple slow cars ahead here. Mazda and a GR86.
Sorry, Tim.
No, it wasn't your fault at all. I shifted down to the first and kicked the back end around.
Seth had a big lockup behind there. Hopefully you can keep going though.
Oh, it's fine, Justin.
Yeah, I think he'll get back. Sorry if I checked up a little early there. I wasn't sure where those guys were going.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it caught me off guard because you were in a rhythm there for a minute.
Yeah, sorry about that. I still think you'll get back. If you want me to come redress back to you, we can.
Oh, dude, you're good.
I'll say that Mazda there a little bit, but we got through it. We're good. So that's what I'm talking about. Just one little mistake there. Lockup, unfortunate from Seth. Just the cars ahead were kind of all over the place, so I went a little bit conservative. I didn't feel like it was a lot conservative, but heard him locking up. Just made sure I gave him space to get out of the way. And unfortunately, he slid off, but obviously he was able to keep going, which is great. Still got to stay diligent here with 3 laps to go or so. Can't get too up in my feels here. I felt like we were in a good spot because I think I am decent enough out front and saved a little bit of there, but obviously still got to execute these last 3 laps. That's why the race is as long as it is. So a couple more to go. We have the margin now, obviously, but we still got to do our job. This is kind of a unicorn track. I like that PCC gets to kind of use it and revive it because it's a good track. I'm pleasantly surprised, really. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. It wasn't a whole heck of a lot, but it seems to race decently well. Obviously, the oval's a great overtaking zone for all the multi-class when you get that opportunity. So I'm impressed. I mean, I'm tempted to run more of these later in the week, perhaps. Maybe even try to win one from Carl and keep him from getting it. But really impressed. It's kind of a unicorn, like I said, but it's a damn good track, actually. I think it should be given a little more love from time to time. So 2 laps to go. Nice and patient. Save the front tires. Not going anywhere. No hurry. Not sure where the leader is exactly, but we might have 2 laps to go. See if we get the white flag this time or not. I think the leader's far enough ahead that we are going to get 2 to go this time. A little bit of micro locking there, but it's all good. .4 back to sets, so he could still catch us here. Toe is strong, but obviously not hugely strong. You're not making up like 1 second per lap through the toe, but you could make up a good amount. Are we going to get the white flag? I would assume not, with the amount of time we got left. Oh, we are. All right, 1 more lap. So this is it. Leader must not be that far gone then. 1 more, good one, calm, collected, easy, straightforward.
Good racing, Teal. P1, P2.
All right, one more corner, nice and smooth. Lemon squeezy, nice turn in, easy. Awesome battle, Seth. That was so much fun. I hate that those guys kind of ruined it, but I really do appreciate you racing me clean there.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I should have expected a different braking point, knowing that there's two cars in front of you. I didn't, so threw myself there. Great.
We'll take it. It was a good battle. I think that we had I had a plan in mind if we needed it for what to do if he got alongside me or past me, but obviously it didn't work out that way. We'll take it. It was a lot of fun. I'm impressed. I am fully
What's your
sold.
top speed on the coming across the car then?
I did not look. I can look though. I was worried about you getting some front end damage from taking the wide line those first couple laps in turn one though. I had some of that in practice. Let's check my start finish line speed
No, I
there.
made it clean. It's the exit on the back into like 4 and 3 that scared me.
All right, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Really pleasantly surprised, honestly. It's good fun. We'll watch what happened there with the lockup. So yeah, he's just taking a little bit of that wire line. Probably can get away with that, but obviously tough to pass when the guy covers the inside like I'd done there. So pace was good. These two guys ahead of us were kind of all over the place, both checking up. I hope I didn't just jam on the brakes too early here. I was just trying to be cautious when I saw the dude start to come over to the left here. I didn't brake massively early. It was a little bit earlier, especially than I had been doing, but not massively so. But you know, just one of those deals. That's a part of it. I really appreciate it, though. That was a lot of fun. Great drive to Seth. Not sure if he does a lot of road racing, but definitely killed it that time. Let's check out our race results from Kansas. 15 iRating, awesome. Up over 4,500. Love to see it. We'll take it. 95 championship point. 0x is great. Only 3x for Seth. Hope he's not too terribly upset about the 15 iRating, but plus 0.05 SR is great for him. Obviously, as the one car, we take a victory. Brendan wins wins Mazda Cup, excuse me. By not a very big margin. Good draft race there with Austin. And so Austin's 700, Brendan 3,300. So that tells you right there. Draft race, craziness, that's crazy. That's what this place is all about. So I got the hiccups again now. Whew, deep breath. Anyways, so David ends up third in GR86. Must have had the mistake or an incident there. Lost the pack from Corey and Anna there. But good race all around. I had a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want you to miss anything else from iRacing, anything else I got from car-wise, anything else. Again, yesterday's K5 race at Bristol. Hope you go check that one out if you haven't already. Tuesday, talking about Ryan's car list. That was a lot of fun to put that one together. I hope you got a good laugh out of the background fly swine that I was doing in that one. And then tomorrow, hopefully WRL at Charlotte Roval. So that's going to be it for me. Till next time, as always. Bye-bye.